Some of you have been here a while now and might know that I'm a pretty lazy man. But how on earth can you have a healthy diet that's also easy and convenient? Well, if you live in the US, it is your lucky day because I've got the perfect solution for you. Factor offers you the chance to get fresh, ready-made meals delivered directly to your doorstep. They're never frozen, they're full of high quality ingredients and packed with nutritional value too. It even offers meals for those following different lifestyles and diets. So what are you waiting for? Go and click that lovely link at the top of the description now. You'll get plenty of money off your first order with Factor and some off the few after too. You'd be a fool to miss out on an opportunity like that. Well, here we are, our final mini midweek championship predictions of the season, as we've got to catch up on one more game ahead of the bank holiday finale. It is match day 45.5, and on Thursday, we have got one more game to catch up on. We'll talk about that in a moment, and well, it's less important than it was, quite frankly, isn't it? But we'll run through our score predictions and the reason why. But firstly, let's have a quick recap of what happened in the last midweek catch-up and see how our score predictions got on there, where actually, I think we did all right, didn't we? I correctly predicted a 2-1 win for Cardiff away at Rotherham. That basically put them safe. Now they are officially over the line. A 2-1 win there at the New York Stadium. And you'd say probably fair enough, given how the first half went before it was rained off in the original fixture. I also got a point for Burnley's win at Blackburn, which wrapped them up the title at their Lancashire rivals. Unfortunately, though, I didn't correctly guess Sheffield United West Brom. But well done Sheffield United, who secured promotion on that night too. So 4 points out of 9 for me is not a bad effort at all, but it was eclipsed by Gordon, who got 2 perfect scores. Of course, the Cardiff result was correct for you as well, but you also guessed Sheffield United's 2-0 win. So well done to you, 6 points out of 9, a very solid effort for that match day. For us though, we have got to move on to this one fixture on Thursday. And the reason I say it's less important is because of results in recent weeks for both of these sides who have been in very decent form. It is Huddersfield Town versus Sheffield United, two sides who have got an awful lot to play for, bit of a Yorkshire derby as well. But let's have a look at the two teams because Huddersfield, well, what a result at the weekend. A 2-1 win away at Cardiff City, who of course maybe were playing on the beach a little bit after securing their survival. But what a performance. For a Huddersfield side to have 20 shots on goal, for them to create chances, for them to create openings. I mean, we've got to be fair. Neil Warnock, I think Charlie said it in the manager special when he came in. Was this just one job too many? Was it going to be too tough? I still said Huddersfield would stay up, but I didn't expect it to be this convincing. Huddersfield have produced some scandalously good results. And if you'd offered them this position with 2 games to go, the first one being a game in hand against a side that have already secured their fate, and the second, a home to the side who can stop them staying up, well, I think they'd be pretty happy, wouldn't they? Of course, Huddersfield, if they get a result against Reading next Monday, they will be up regardless next season. And that's where this is difficult for me. Will Huddersfield take the gamble? Will Neil Warnock take the gamble? With games in quick succession, an extra game that other teams don't have. So maybe rest a few for this one and try and rely on Monday. They're playing one of the best sides in the division, who are in brilliant form in spite of securing their promotion. And I just wonder if he does it. The flip side, of course, is his former club. If he gets a point, they're safe anyway, and they don't even have to worry about the final day. They've improved drastically at home under him. They've been brilliant in recent weeks, and while there have been no clean sheets, he's created one hell of a goal threat. And Huddersfield have scored their way out of trouble, which I don't think anyone saw coming earlier in the year. Probably even more fluent in front of goal now than they were under Corberan last season, which is remarkable. With our takeover complete and everything else, he's created a feel-good factor there. The fans are back on side. It will be rocking the next 2 games. And Huddersfield, fair play. You've got to give them credit for surviving, which they will, by the way. Sheffield United, I was so impressed at the weekend. I thought, as you know, that they were going to lose at home to a Preston side that are brilliant on the road. Yes, they maybe froze a bit with the playoffs in sight, but Sheffield United were magnificent. A 4-1 victory after that 2-0 win against West Brom to secure promotion. The perfect way to bounce back from an FA Cup semi-final. And Paul Heckingbottom to take them to Wembley to the Final 4 in the FA Cup. To take them up to the Premier League. I know I predicted them to win the league pre-season, but during the year they've had challenges. Off the pitch there have been some problems. The transfer embargo restricted them in January. And he's done remarkably well. So fantastic for Sheffield United. Great for the city of Sheffield to have a Premier League side again. and I've been so impressed with the way they've been playing. Great to see some of the attacking stars back amongst the goals in the week as well. Ollie McBurney getting that late one, and Dye scored. John Fleck's been playing really well towards the end of the season too. Sheffield United have had a really good year, and I don't actually know what to predict for this one. Ultimately, I am going to go with it going to the final day. I think Huddersfield will need that point against Reading. I think they'll get it, by the way. They're playing the team who are worst away from home in the division. So I think they'll be happy to leave it till Monday with a point needed to stay up. But for now, Huddersfield against Sheffield United. I think there might be a couple rested from Warnock where they're 50-50. I think Sheffield United are playing so confidently at the moment. Big credit to Paul Heckingbottom. I think they keep the form going. It's 4 championship wins in a row. The only one who stopped their recent run is Burnley, the champions, away from home. So, and there was a calamity in that, wasn't there? I think this game has to be a Sheffield United win. I think it's going to be a pretty convincing one. I'm going to go by 2-1, but maybe a late consolation for Huddersfield rather than a really close game. Either way, both sides have done brilliantly. And on Monday, if I get my predictions right, I think both sides will be very happy with their finish to the season. Well done Sheffield United on promotion. Huddersfield will just need a point against Reading. So a very quick recap of what I've just predicted. Nice and easy with just one game. I've gone for promoted Sheffield United to win 2-1 away at Huddersfield Town. Huddersfield will, as a result, need a point on the final day against Reading, but they'll get that. I can give you that spoiler ahead of that one. As you've seen already earlier in the week, it's going to be a very busy month on the Honest Football Podcast. Predictions for the playoffs from the Championship, League 1, League 2 and the National League to come. We will be back on Thursday with National League playoff semi-final predictions. On Friday with our predictions for Monday, the final day of the Championship season. And then from next midweek, it is going to be EFL playoffs galore. And I hope you're looking forward to it as much as me. There will be loads of matchday action and clips. We're going to lots of live games in May as well. I hope you're looking forward to that. But most importantly, give me your predictions for this game down in the comments below. If you beat my score, you'll get a shout out on Friday's episode for the final day. If you did enjoy the episode, just a mini one this time, please do chuck a thumbs up on it. Subscribe for regular content from the podcast. A very busy month incoming. And I hope to see you later in the week as we've got more prediction shows here on the Honest Football Podcast.